I want to start off by saying something real quick. Can all of you guys raise your hand, please? Everyone raise your hand. No, raise it as high as you can. Why didn't you raise it as high as you can the first time? That's the issue with making content. That's our problem, is we think that content is a luxury. It's not. Like Drew says, it's a necessity. We have to put time, effort, and indulge ourselves to ultimately make sure everything comes to fruition. Guys, a relationship is 60-40. Take pictures. There's some slides here that aren't here that we're going to talk about, but a relationship is 60-40, and I want you to keep that in the back of your minds, because we're going to get back to this, because this is really important. Nicole already knows what the answer is, so Nicole, shh, I don't know where you're at. I'm just telling you to shush somewhere. I'm seeing so many of my friends. I love being on stage, guys. What's up? The intro over there from Cincinnati, he's here. I love this, the attention. Anyways, that's me. So we hit 18.2 followers, 18.2 thousand followers. We're at 3.5 million views. These are the kind of results that our post guests, and these are all the sponsorship opportunities, all the people reaching out for collabs, DMs, the whole shebang. The reason I'm showing you this is because I'm not just speaking from theory, I'm actually doing it. This is how many views we got in the last 90 days, and this guy is actually working with Bigger or Better Pockets, one or the other, and he wanted to do a podcast with us. He owns 17 hotels and 70 units right now. Raise your hand if you would actually want to be in rooms and relationships with those people. Now get them raised, get them raised, get them raised. This time we're going to put them up. On top of that, these are the leads that we get. That's what all of us want as realtors. And in fact, as of today, Alpa, my buyer's agent, just put our first buyer under contract in Columbus, Ohio. I've been licensed less than a week. That's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, no, you guys don't have to. Keep doing it. I don't, if you don't want to. But anyways, here's the cool part. I want to show you one number. Because of content, I got this. That's a nice buyer. They reached out because Andrew is coming here and they say, hey, I want to build just like that. They saw me on YouTube, then they saw me on Instagram, and then they got my newsletter. A multifaceted social engine where top of mind is the choice. I'm going to teach all of you how to build everything. If you actually implement the things that we talk about, you can be me, just way better looking. So here's the fun part. I'm going to tell you what to make, how to gauge its success, and ultimately how to convert those leads. These are the topics that I want you to focus on. Take a picture, do whatever you got to do, but there's going to be 6 main pillars of content that we have to implement. Local breaking news. Who knows about the Northwestern building that got $400 million in renovation as of yesterday? Anyone knows about that? You can ask my team. They're sitting over there. I saw the message. I stopped my car, made him write captions for me, got the video, and then I posted it. I have to be the first because someone is going to get to it first. That's how viewership goes. You're thinking to yourself, but how does that actually help me sell houses? We're going to get to that. Andrew, we're going to get to that, okay? Just wait. Just relax. You and your Android, dude. I got you, Drew. Next is development and future growth. Projects like Andrew, like Intel, like Amgen, all of these things that are coming here, people want to learn about these things. Let's build an association so at the same time that they're learning, they're remembering our faces. They're knowing our brand. They're realizing that we actually know what's going on with the market. The third thing, neighborhood and suburban guys. Listen, if you're not living here, unless you're me, you don't know about the neighborhoods. You can't speak about the suburbs. This is going to show off your expertise. We also got food and drinks. The most followed page in all of Columbus is a foodie paradise page. That's crazy. That's crazy. On top of those things, we've also got things to do, events. I've had multiple people reach out that say, hey, Gagan, every Friday that I get your things to do, I love that. I don't have to think about it. And then I had someone else hit me up and said, every time you post what to do, I don't do those things. What? But hey, they're both benefiting from it, right? And then finally is real estate content, but very, very light. We're talking about, hey, here's the local market update for the month. We're talking about here's what's happening in Dublin, in New Albany, in Powell. We want to keep it synergetic with the brand because I'm going to teach you how to convert from all of this next. Guys, I want all of you, and raise your hand if you're going to do this, actually raise it high, to commit to a 90-day reel challenge. Who's going to do that? Raise your hand if you're going to actually commit to it. Andrew, really? You're not going to commit? It's because you're having freaking Android, dude. Android people don't want to post videos. Oof. Anyways, here's what I want you guys to focus on, okay? New development news, and this is literally it. Look at that, Columbus News. How do you think I get my information? Guys, do you like my energy? I feel like I'm Sharon, just not as attractive. Oh, finally we've got laughter. Let's go. You guys are a tough crowd. Guys, development news on Google. Pinpointers. What does that mean? It means, hey, top 3 neighborhoods for young professionals. It means if you have a family, then this video is for you. We're dog whistling to our people. We're saying this is our audience and this is who we want to actually watch this. We're setting aside everyone else, but that's okay because the people that are watching it, they feel heard. And Rich, that's what we want, right, buddy? Yes, sir. Next on, seasonal and monthly updates. This post that I made about USA Today recognizing the Cherry Blossom Festival, it got so much views. Most of those comments were calling me an idiot. They were saying, no way! But hey, that's how you get engagement. That's how you get people to remember you. Ultimately, that's what we want. On top of those things, we want city plus ranking. This right here has garnered me the most attention, the most followers, the most reach outs, and the most conversations. And it's this simple. All you gotta do is go on Google and put Columbus ranks blank according to. I'm giving you my freaking playbook. That's it. And then what you do is you go top right, it says last week, last month, where do you want the content from? All we're gonna do is last month, you feel me? So it's new, it's fresh, and then you're gonna post that just like this, and you're gonna get a bunch of haters, and that's okay, baby. Because when they're hating, the algorithm is growing. Okay, cool. Who's gonna commit to this? Raise your hand if you're actually committed. I love that, Andrew, finally. You guys not committed? Oh, you're not gonna commit. We'll talk, Stephanie, we'll talk. Guys, after this, I want you to set up automations. What? This is an AI channel. We're going to use this, and we're going to set up automation because God forbid another person puts report or guide. I get 50,000 comments a month. I can't respond to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Make and ManyChat. Who knows ManyChat here? You know ManyChat? You're going to now, okay? Cool. ManyChat is the automation dialer which says if you put this, you'll get that. Whenever Sharon says put power play, power book, whatever the word is, and you put that, you know how Sharon reaches out to you like 30 seconds later? Hey buddy, I'm sorry to tell you, that's not him, bro. Sorry, Travis, it's not Sharon. That's his AI bot. And guys, it's this simple. I'm gonna walk you through it, okay? They're gonna comment here. We're gonna get the engagement. Hey, you wanted the information, yes. They're gonna put that there. They're gonna give us their email. ManyChat allows you to put a tag so it auto syncs with the leads. Then I got a little bougie of a setup. If you have the time, you have the resources, and you know what to do, or you just wanna reach out later and I can help you set this up, all we're gonna do is say, great, here's all this information. By the way, can you please respond? That's how I know you got it, and there's also a chance to win a $50 Starbucks gift card. We've sent this out 2,000 times. We have garnered over a 50% response rate, and our primary inbox, which is where all of the newsletters go to, are astronomically high. We have a 100% inbox rate right now. Most of the time, your newsletters, because they're too bougie and too fancy, right, Balake? They go to promotions. They go to spam. We want people to respond. $50 is so worth it if it means people are actually seeing you. You feel me? You feel me. I know you feel me. Great. This is N8N. It's the most complex thing that you are going to hear about today. But if you set it up correctly, what it will do is act as an AI agent for you and do all of this. I use N8N, and we're going to talk about that in a second because you can actually automate all of this. We're going to talk about that in a second, okay? I use N8N to cover my entire AI model process. And I'll show you the entire backend for that as well. Guys, what we're using ManyChat for is we're saying, first and foremost, I want you to trigger on the word report. All of these people here, they're commenting report. It's gonna send them an auto message. It's gonna send this. They're gonna get the newsletter. They're gonna get all those things. And then we've got them saved on a HubSpot, on a Beehive, wherever you wanna save it. Here's the list. Are you local to Columbus? Are you thinking about buying a house? We're actually a local real estate company. The best way that you can promote us and help us is by giving us referrals. You're building top of mind. You're building honestly just crazy brand. Because I'm gonna tell you guys something about me in Columbus, and Drew knows this. I don't know how many of you guys know this. I don't live here. I don't. I live in Rochester, New York. My family's moving to Columbus in the next 3 to 6 months. I thought that would be a bigger shocker than, okay. I was expecting Nicole, like, oh, you know. Anyways, let's move on. We're gonna talk about the newsletter next, because this is the middle of funnel. Everyone knows top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel, yes? Give me a yes, yes? Great, this is our middle of funnel. We're gonna talk about developments, news, the whole shebang, 50%. We're also gonna do events, 25%, real estate, just 15, and I'll get back to this. And then we're gonna do YouTube 10. What is YouTube? What is YouTube 10? The first thing that I want people to see is that giant ass grin. It's not a grin actually, giant ass, whatever this is called, open mouth, right? Because the first words, if you guys can read it, is, hey, it's Gagan. I'm still the only Gagan Timsina in the world. And that is factually true. I check it every day. But that creates brand. It creates recognition. I actually had someone reach out. I was in Reynoldsburg. I was at a gas station. They're like, hey, you're the Columbus Report guy, right? I was like, yeah, it's me. You're the only Gagan Timsina in the world, right? That's me! Right? That's what you want. Because this job is to create conversation. Your job is to convert. This will not convert for you. This will get hand raisers, that AI stuff that we're talking about, that, hey, listen, can we role play? That's gonna get you that commission check. Cool, so we've got developments, we've got events, we've got real estate and YouTube. So what are they seeing? They're seeing, hey, it's Gagan Timsina. I want them to go watch this video. In today's newsletter, all of this, sponsored by the GT Real Estate Group. I want them to know that I am the only sponsoree of this. No one else. I don't allow people to pay for a position here. Why? Because it's my brand. I don't want some nightclub to come here and then I've got family-friendly stuff, and it doesn't have synergy to it. So there's different horizontal integrations for it. Pick how you want to do it, Rich. But I personally, I say no. We've got all this stuff there about developments. Here we've got the weekend stuff. Guys, experiencecolumbus.com. I copy, I paste, I give them credit. I don't live in Columbus. Cool. That's that. And then my theme song, boom, I can keep going. This week's wrap up. This is the final thing that they see. I want you guys to notice 3 things. Homeowners, home buyers, and bottom line. Right here we have our CTA, schedule a call. That way, all the pertinent news that's happening with all this, they can see how it's affecting them. We need people to understand that this is a real estate newsletter. It's not just the fact that we're talking about developments. I want to get paid. I want to help you buy or sell a house. Here's how this is going to affect you. I've had 107 people click schedule a call. I've had 13 actually have genuine conversations with me. And I've had 2 pre-approved buyers that are currently working with my team as we speak. By the way, I built this whole shebang in the last 90, 120 days. It doesn't take time, it takes effort. And I need you to believe in effort the same way you believe in luck. Sharon Shrivasta said that. I wish I did. Moving on. You guys need to start thinking like a media company and not just a realtor. I am not a realtor. I am a media company that happens to sell real estate. What does that look like? Well, it looks like this. We're gonna create series, we're gonna create conversations, we're gonna create trust, we're gonna create brand, and we're gonna talk about all of those things, from actually hosting and getting people so we can lead swap. I actually did a video yesterday with the biggest brand in all of Columbus, and he reached out to me. That's what you want. You want collaboration. You want people to say, oh my gosh, I've seen you somewhere. We also do a lot of ecosystemic work. I don't know if that's a real word. I just made it up. Drew and I are the same. I want to keep you in my ecosystem. And what this doesn't even talk about here, IG, YouTube, newsletter, giveaways, is we also run every single member on the newsletter as a Facebook retargeted ad. So not only are you seeing me on IG, you're now seeing me on Facebook, You're watching my YouTube videos, and you're getting me an email. My older cousin, Ryan Serhan says, the husband sees me on the news, the wife sees me on Netflix, and the kids see me on TikTok. That's why I sell more houses than you. We have to be a multifaceted brand. Everyone with me so far, right? Raise your hands if you're with me so far. Great. Raise them up. Let's go. Guys, we need to create a content system. I want you to take a picture of this. This was my first prep. This was my first system that I developed when I wanted to create conversations. And I also want you to take a picture of that over there. That up top that you're seeing, the new coffee shop, that is what I use to read. That's literally verbatim what I say. So I have it on my screen, and I go, okay. That's it. And then I post it. Why? Because it's pertinent content. You don't need to be perfect. You just have to do the things. People aren't expecting you to be perfect. They're expecting you to be human. And that human element is what's missing. The content brings people in, Candace. The stories gets them to build relationships with you. Perfect example. This is my little brother. He's goofy. Nothing like me. I'm very serious, very studious. You guys know, damn, you guys really don't laugh. Why? It was like, wow. Right there. Everyone is saying, hey, what a cutie. I think he needs a weekly segment. Laughing emoji. You guys want to see the video that I posted with him that actually got these reactions? Yes or no? Yes, there we go. This is the video right here.
He wants to be on video for the Columbus Report. What do you got to say to people in Columbus?
So, whenever, if you watch the last video, this is the same day, but if we get 10 million, 13 million likes, it will probably be different. But if we do, he's gonna get dunked in ice, and we're gonna put slime in the ice, and we're gonna get a squishy gun.
Or not.
That has water. I mean, like a gun that we're gonna spray.
I got you. Do you want, and hey, if you're a cute girl, say hi to my boy over here. It's cutie patootie, right? Right? Yeah?
Listen to this.
Yeah, I guess I'm cute.
Yeah, I guess I'm cute.
Pretty cute. Alright, cool. Anything else you want to say?
And yeah, if we get to a lower thing quadrillion,
Yeah.
we're just going to swim with these black guns. And we're just gonna make him drink all that water, and if he does, we're gonna do other challenge.
Other challenge, guys.
And yeah, we're gonna make a video of challenge, but if he doesn't, I guess we have to dunk him.
You guys heard the man. Gets a 10-7.
Yeah. And my name is Ishan.
Stop giving that away to people on the internet.
Huh?
No, you can't give that away to people on the internet, dude. Wow.
And I scared the shit out of him afterwards. Oh my God, it was so funny. He cried to his mom. But anyways, long story short, you guys see how that's just human, right? Like, sure, we're a media company, but I also want you to know what I enjoy doing. I want you to know that I like working out. I want you to know that I was very overweight and I was very insecure. I've lost 30 pounds, and that makes me feel really good about myself. I want you to know that I have. Stop it! You guys are too much. I want you to know that I have multiple siblings. I want you to know that I bought my sister a MacBook Air and she didn't say thank you, jerk, right? But because of that personality traits, because of all of those things, people will resonate with you. They buy with people they know, like, and trust. You all know this. Your job is to get them to know you, which is this, like you, which is all this, and then trust you, which is this. Guys, I don't have that much time left, so I'm gonna go through these slides super quick now. Track your KPIs, take a picture of this. You want to have a few things. DMs triggered, comments from CTAs, appointments booked, and closed deals. I only have 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go through these super duper fast, okay guys? Sorry about this, you guys can blame Drew. It's all his fault. He's 6'4", very good looking. He thinks he can demand anything from me. Crazy guy. Guys, do something, review something, improve something. Not only can this framework be used for your actual business, it can be used for your life. Do something, review something, improve something. In accounting, there's a term called omega-6 where you want to move the tangent all the way here where you stop making mistakes, and the only thing is quantity. Alex Hormozy says, quantity surpasses luck. Volume negates luck. We need to post more. So I want to help you automate this. I want to help you delegate this, and I want to help you eliminate this. And by this, I mean rigorous activities that you don't want to do. So take a screenshot of this too. These are my 3 main sites that I use to get VAs from. My VAs post, My VAs produce the content, they give me the script, they give me the background, they give me everything for it. That's that. There's 3 steps to a funnel. We talk about this: top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. The VAs are taking care of the whole shebang. Take 2 pictures of this, and then we've got another one. These are all the activities that I have my VA work on. If you give your virtual assistant all of this, you don't need to do a single thing other than just look pretty. Who wants to just look pretty? Raise your hand. I do. Great. Next, we've got this lead generation and CRM support. This is the middle of funnel that we're talking about. Take a picture of this. Well, your VA will take care of all those things. And here is where we're going to get them from right there. These 3 Facebook groups are absolutely phenomenal for it. We've got this, we've got this. This is the newsletter right now. We have a 60% open rate. The VA is writing everything. I don't know who got it today at 6:30 in the morning. Our VA wrote that. Crazy. Next, these are the YouTube videos. VAs, again, are building the whole shebang. They're building all these faces. And these faces, right now, we have an over 6% click-through rate. The industry average is 2. Moving on, our communication methods: Slack, Messenger, and Monday. Monday is great when you have a VA do a task, and we just go bing here, bing there, done. It's super great. Next, all conversion happens in conversation. The question I want to ask you, I guess the slide's not here. The question I wanted to ask you is, do you think your VA can convert for you? Yes or no? Who says yes? Raise your hand. Who says no? Raise your hand. Great, I agree with you. All of this is to get you in conversation. Your job is to convert. All of this is to get you in conversation. Let's keep remembering that. This is N8N. This is the AI agent that we're going to build out for our team, for our automation systems, where it takes care of all of this. The 3 main functions, I know Drew's getting mad at me, is we're going to use this for research, script, templates. We also want to monitor productivity. That's right. This can take a look, see how much time someone's spending, and give you green flags or red flags. That's nuts. And it can train, create SOPs for the whole shebang. Hey, I just got a new VA. They're just being graphic designers. Build what we know. This builds it. That's crazy. How do you keep them happy? 2 slides left, Drew, I promise. 2 slides. Cool. Reaffirming their work. Virtual assistants are human beings. If you treat them like shit, you are the scum of the earth. Please don't do that. Reaffirm their work. This is how they're making money. For a lot of virtual assistants, they're single moms. You are really their only source of income. Combining with that, I pay 15% above market value. If someone's giving them $6, I'll give them $8. I'll give them 10. Who cares? Here, I'd have to give them 20, 30, 40 bucks. And then you want to give referrals. My VA team works with my team over there, and anyone else that wants it, just DM me and I'll give you the entire team. You give them referrals. A relationship is 60-40. Both of you are aiming to be in the 60th percentile. My name is Gagan. Thank you so much. This is fun.
Give him a big round of applause, guys.